Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raising some hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun.
Dant Crossing, Gethsemane, Kentucky. Timeless hospitality that stirs the spirit. Dant Crossing is a one-of-a-kind destination for unforgettable weddings, memorable corporate events, day trips, and weekend getaways. The pastoral campus is anchored by Log Still Distillery and includes an amphitheater that seats 2,000, a 12-acre lake for fishing and unique lodging options, creating an immersive experience that's rooted in the community and culture of our little slice of Kentucky. More attractions will open soon at Dant Crossing, including our 21,000 square foot distillery, which we will have the ability to produce 15,000 barrels of spirit each year, a network of wooded walking trails, fully functional private train depot, farm-to-table restaurant, and the Legacy, a premier wedding and events venue. Whether you're looking to host an event, book a stay, or reserve a tasting, we're ready to welcome you. Learn more at dantcrossing.com.
This is Alan Bishop, head alchemist at Spirits of French Lick. Be on the lookout for a brand new bottled and bond Solomon Scott rye whiskey. Made from a mash composed of 65% rye, 35% corn, and 5% victory malt. This 5-year-old 100 proof rye whiskey is a throwback to early 1800s style rye whiskeys of the Ohio Valley. Named after the legendary Daisy Spring Mill distillery owner turned moonshiner Solomon Scott of Paoli, Indiana. Remember, drink responsibly and never drink and drive.
Here we go. Tiny's and Whiskey's 10-minute tasting.
Drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild, but it's sure fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every brew. Man, we talk some shit, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raising some hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun.
Go ahead.
All right.
Hey.
This is Whiskey.
Hey. And you're Tiny.
I'm Tiny. And
together we're Tiny Whiskey.
And we're doing our first ever that should make it to YouTube, Whiskey and Tiny 10-minute tasting. So we're under 10 minutes now, so we got to get going. That was Kenny Fuller of the old Americana band for Luca Mariano, who does awesome. He wrote and played that theme song for us. So thank you so much, Kenny.
I'm so disappointed when he says drinking whiskey and sipping on scotch that he didn't rhyme in the word crotch.
Well, you can have him sing that on the bus tour that we go on.
There you go.
He's going to be there. So anyways, so what we got tonight here, Whiskey?
This is Kentucky coffee, a little something different for us. This is a shelfer. It's readily available in Kentucky. Kind of a little backstory I shared on the live feed already is I was, on my tour of stores and distilleries down in Kentucky this summer and walked in and they had a free sample. Otherwise, I probably would have walked right by this stuff. And we'd be really messed up.
Of course, there you go. I had to do that.
Of course you did.
Yep, I always do.
And so anyway, so I gave this a go and I went, holy crap. I could drink this. I can think of some things I would do with this right away. And I know it's a little outside of our norm, but hey, I thought Jeff could use a challenge tonight. This is interesting because it's called Kentucky Coffee, and it's actually made by the Kentucky Coffee Whiskey Company. I think they have this, and they have a Fireball product, right?
Right.
I haven't tried the Fireball. This is a little lower proof than what we typically would see if this is only 66 proof in the bottle, but it's actually a blend of whiskey and coffee. So
Kentucky Coffee is made for a mindset reaching the young and the young at heart, guys, gals, all genders, horseback and motorcycle riders. It's for people who have a welcoming and adventurous spirit, leaving an impression on all they encounter. They go all in and follow their passions, but they never go it alone, always bringing their friends along for a wild ride. They are the ones who rally the troops and get everyone together for happy hour, backyard hangs, the big game, or a big night out. They don't need a reason to celebrate. They just want to have fun. And us boys just want to have fun right now. So you should
I think
crack that bitch and let's go.
Cyndi Lauper sang a song about that or something. Right?
Yeah, I think so. But she was talking about the girls. While you're cracking that,
Well, yeah, I'm here with you.
you say that name. Caravaggio.
Yeah, it's Caravaggio.
Caravaggio de Santos Isabella says, "Hi, master." He refers to me sometimes. He likes to watch the what is it?
50 Shades of Grey?
No, he watches the reels. And he comments like he likes the reels. So there's a lot of stuff with Alan Bishop, the master distiller. There's one where Alan Bishop says that I'm not a master distiller. So then
Interestingly enough, you can actually see the coffee, can't you?
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark.
This is
Very dark.
And you could smell this. This smells.
You could smell it a mile away.
No, see, it's a bizarre smell because when I do the pecans and then I get when I soak my pecans.
Are you talking about making your balls again?
Pecans. I'm talking about pecans. Yeah, making pecan the bourbon balls. When you soak the pecans, you get the bourbon out, and then you pull that out, and it's a much higher proof than when it was in, because for some reason the pecans don't take the alcohol out; they take water out. Anyways, then you mix it with like a peach or a vanilla, and this is the smell that you get. It's a lot like,
but it's not just coffee. Like I can get some caramel undertones. I mean, there's some very, very, very good notes to this if you like coffee.
I'm telling you, there's a pecan undertone. I smell pecans.
See, and I get like almost like a butterscotch.
I'm not getting a butterscotch.
Well, you know,
I'm not. You
maybe,
can.
this
right. Is all personal preference, my friend. Oh, dude, that's fucked up. You're gonna make me drink this?
I am.
It's good. It's too sweet. What? Okay, if you mix coffee with whiskey, I mean, come on. It's like this is sugar laden coffee.
Well, some people like sweet coffee.
I'm not gonna say that, but God, 66 proof, and you have two of these, and you wake up tomorrow morning, you don't know where you were.
Well, you might have a cavity too, but
yeah,
it's
holy shit.
Is it?
It's extra sweet.
It is.
But if you love flavored whiskeys, this reminds me of peanut butter. The squirrel or whatever. It's so sweet. It tastes like peanut butter, but it's just not usually what I like. But you're making me do this, so I'm all for it. I am
making you do it.
So okay, so let's give this a rating because we got to do this, and it's been 6 minutes already.
I'm going to use the glass I just brought you. So
are we doing the normal rating? I mean, 1 to 25 on each.
Sure. We can do whatever we want.
The nose is I'll give this nose a 23 because it smells delicious.
It does smell delicious. Okay. I'm with you. I'm like a 22.
Okay. Just keep track. And then
I bet I can write stuff down, I guess.
I mean, the body is like a 4. It sucks. It's just like you do realize you just gave me a headache. And I've had that much. It's like, Jesus, God.
See, and to me, I like it, but I would not drink this straight.
Oh, God. Yes. That's what we're fucking doing.
I know.
All right. Anybody commenting? Oh, Bryce is out there. Thank you. Coffee, well, straight in the tin cup. All right.
Straight in the tin cup, yep. Baby.
I think this is like getting punched in the tin cups.
So I'm not gonna lie. So basically, when I had this, I went, any drink that you have with it, you would put Kahlua in. I would put this in over Kahlua every time.
Wait. I would easily put this in my morning coffee.
Well,
no, okay, that would make it less sweet.
You could just keep a bottle of this in the desk, and you could just tell the boss when he's having that morning meeting, you need to go grab.
My body is going into shivers. it's like, all right. So I give it a 23 on the nose because it's 20. I give it a 4 for body because there's just no body.
I got nothing to write on.
Oh, why are you writing? Can't you add 4 things up? I can. I'll add my 4. You add your 4. And then I can
right now, but after bottle number 7.
Well, we're not on bottle. It's a really early pen then you got going there. But my question, okay, so then taste. Let's go to taste. Okay, I'll you want to know what the best thing on this is? The finish.
Yeah.
So the nose and the finish are like 23, and I'll give the finish like a 23, which is 46. But the taste, if I'm tasting whiskey and the body, I'm going to give the body a 4. I hold out and like a 12 on the taste because it's just too sweet for me for whiskey. It's not.
So I'm a little different. So I agree with you. It's got a great nose, right? So I'm 22. The taste to me is very pleasant, but it is a little sweet. So I'm at like a 15. The body is almost non-existent. It is so thin. I mean, it doesn't fill the mouth. But the finish is awesome. You just get this. You get all the flavors of the coffee. You get the best parts of the butterscotch and whatnot from the whiskey, and then that sugar, obviously, whatever that sweetness that they put in here. If you're diabetic, I would not drink this. Just gonna say that right now, or have some insulin ready. I don't know. But a Kentucky coffee, it was interesting. It's readily available. It's something a little different for us. And to be honest with you, I like it. I wouldn't drink it straight. I would definitely drink it with something else, whether that's a coffee or a latte, or if you wanted to turn your white Russian into a brown Russian, you definitely could do that with this. I think it would be amazing. Any of your drinks, like a mudslide that you would have Kahlua in, you can throw your Kentucky coffee in. It's actually a little cheaper than Kahlua. But yeah, absolutely. It's a little different. It's like I said, it's new. I think it just launched in Kentucky in either June or July. I'm not sure which trip I picked it up on. But yeah, and 66 proof, so it's real thin.
Yeah,
you're not going to get a lot of alcohol out of this. But with all that sugar, you kind of don't need it.
Yeah, it's like if you want orange juice.
There's no orange in this. I'm surprised you didn't get chocolate.
I got a lot of pecans. I'm not.
You
kidding.
did get a lot of pecan.
But
yeah.
So my total score is 46 plus 13, which is a 59.
Let's see. I'd be 42, 57. And I'd give it a 62.
You get it. So there you go. I give it 59. You give it a 62. So you're 6160. So 60.5.
Yes,
is what we give that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit above average. I mean, probably one of the lowest scores we've ever given a whiskey, but we're not usually doing flavored whiskeys. So
yeah, and I'm not a fan of flan. What the hell is that? I'm not a flan.
I know it's flan. It's pretty damn good.
I'm not a soft vanilla-y caramely custard. I'm not a fan of flavored whiskey in general. My eyes have been open to a couple of, and when it comes to making a mixed drink, that's where the flavored coffee comes in. I think it can really enhance it. So, but Kentucky coffee, I would say if you see it, you like coffee, you like Kahlua, buy Kentucky coffee, throw that in your drink instead. I think you'll be real happy with it.
I would think adding it in for the drink, drinking your coffee, nice creamer, a creamer without the cream,
a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, it's what you're looking for. And it's got the coffee, and then you add more coffee. So
I didn't think about that. One of my kids is lactose intolerant. I can just get them drunk in the morning now.
Yeah, that's just perfect.
Send him out on the road to drive to work.
Okay, so at least he's 16, or she.
He 25. So,
okay, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's the first Tiny's 10-minute Tiny and Whiskey's 10-minute tasting. Whiskey and Tiny's 10. We'll figure that out, but that's our first ever. So
Tiny whiskey.
until next time,
Just
everybody,
a bitty baby whiskey.
get the hell out there. Live your life dangerously. Good bourbon equals good times. Oh, I gotta actually turn it up.
You got to turn it up.
I do. Let's try that again. Of course, I screwed.
Take two.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
Drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild, but it's sure fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every brew. Man, we talk some shit, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys.